Hey guys, so I'm out here in the woods and I want to explain my process for finding a place to string up my slack line. So I always look for the oak trees because they're really strong. But this one right here, all the way to this one will work. I will set up my ratchet on this tree and the other end will be wrapped around here. It's a decent amount of space in between, but the slack line is long enough to do that. You could go shorter, you may even be able to stretch it out a little longer. But this is the two trees that I'm going to use. You want to make sure that there's no dead branches that are overhanging. There is one here, but I'm not worried about it. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. I also think this will be a cool spot because I've got a old grapevine here that I may be able to use to help me stay balanced to train. But yep. So these are the two trees that I'm choosing. Like I said, you could go closer or may even be able to stretch it out a little longer. But I would recommend you look for strong trees. So the next step is going to be put on your tree protection, and that's going to be this felt Velcro strap that comes with your slack line from Slackline Industries, and it's just to protect the tree's bark, and that is very necessary. If your tree is too large for your tree strap, I'd recommend at least bringing a towel or something that you can put in between the strap and the tree. It's to protect your strap and the tree, so this is an important step. All right, so up next you're going to want to loop through your ratchet through the loop. You're going to want to make sure that you do this taco fold, which is folding the slack line webbing in half, which forces the webbing to lay flat. Also, you're going to make sure that your ratchet handle is facing down, so that way it's not flipping over on you. So as you can see on the other tree here, I have these tree protection up a lot higher on this tree, but this is a downward slope. So to make up for it, it needs to be higher. And it also, I don't want it to be too low to the ground so that when I'm stepping in the middle, that it's actually hitting the ground, because that's a good way to rough up your slack line. So all you're going to do is make sure that when you loop it through, that you have the right side facing up. When you do your taco fold, there you go. And then you're just going to unroll it and feed it through your ratchet. So now all you're going to do is you're going to feed your slack line through this middle slot in the ratchet and go directly underneath with all the excess, and you're just going to pull it tight, and then you can start ratcheting. Once you've done the ratcheting to the tightness that you'd like, make sure that your ratchet is in the lock position and you are good to go. you may have to tighten the more you use it to adjust it the way that you'd like, but that is how you set up the slackline from Slackline Industries.